The fight between Nurmagomedov and Sandhagen will headline the UFC tournament in Abu Dhabi. The bantamweight fight between American Corey Sandhagen and Russian Umar Nurmagomedov will be the main event of the UFC tournament, which will take place on August 3rd in Abu Dhabi. UFC flyweight number 6 Muhammad Mokaev, who plans to compete at UFC 304 in Manchester, made an intriguing statement about his next opponent. "Can't wait to announce my next opponent," the British fighter wrote on social media. "You'll love this. UFC Manchester." Former contender for the UFC welterweight title, Colby Covington, regrets that at one time the league management did not organize him a 5-round fight with Khamzat Chimaev, who next month could become an official contender for the UFC middleweight title. "I would be very intrigued by a 5-round fight with Chimaev," Chaos said on the Rush podcast. "I always told them I wanted to fight this guy in the main event. I don't think he'll last long. His cardio doesn't look good." His last fight was against Kamaru Usman, who agreed to fight at middleweight on a week's notice, and I think Usman won that fight. He threw more punches. Ryan Garcia acquitted of 1 count of doping charge. Popular American boxer Ryan Garcia, who failed a doping test on the eve and on the day of his fight with Devin Haney, can breathe a little easier, since a retest did not confirm the presence of metabolites of the anabolic steroid nandrolone in his sample. This was reported by famous sports columnist Dan Raphael. Currently, Garcia's team is awaiting the results of testing Sample B, which should confirm or deny the presence of the banned ostarine in the boxer's body. Sample B is expected to open on May 22nd. At the same time, Ryan Garcia himself continues to deny that he knowingly used any prohibited substances that enhance performance and improve physical condition. On April 20th, Ryan Garcia, who went into a fight with the undefeated 6-time underdog Devin Haney, made a sensation by defeating the current world boxing champion in the WBC junior welterweight by a majority of judges' votes, knocking down his opponent 3 times during the match. However, Garcia did not win the championship belt because he failed the weight cut before the fight, showing an advantage of 1.5 kilograms. According to the 25-year-old American, he earned about $50 million for the fight with Haney, part of which came from winnings from a $2 million bet that Garcia placed on his victory.